On 7 February 2020, a battle for women was launched. An ordinary female medical worker working in hospital of Wuhan needed 27 steps to put on and take off protective clothing. The whole process took up to 30 minutes. They required to disinfect their hands up to 12 times. For female medical workers, during the menstrual period, they must also go through this process, and due to the shortage of medical staff, they must go to work, regardless of whether they are in the menstrual period. Liang Yu, a 24-year-old ordinary woman in Shanghai, plans to donate sanitary napkins and safety pants to female medical staff. Because she is also a woman, she can understand them. When she contacted the hospital in Wuhan through a friend, she learned how much female health workers needed these sanitary napkins. Because when she called the hospital, the medical staff said in surprise, "Does anyone else donate this? We need it. We really need it." Liang Yu started to contact the manufacturer of sanitary napkins. Just 2 days later, a batch of sanitary napkins arrived at this hospital. However, there are more than 100 hospitals in Wuhan. Liang Yu started calling more hospitals and sanitary napkin manufacturers, hoping to help more female medical workers, but didn't expect a new situation to appear. They were rejected. They found that if a male received the call, the rejection rate was higher. Why? Because these people do not understand what safety pants are. They think that safety pants, sanitary napkins, and diapers are the same. Some people even asked them, "Can male medical staff wear safety pants?" The female voice disappeared, and their needs were ignored. However, the turn of events soon emerged. A male person in charge at the Xiaogan City Command began to help them. At this time, the statistics from them show there are approximately 16,600 female medical staffs in Xiaogan District, Wuhan City, and these female medical staffs account for 60% to 70% of the total number of these hospitals, and even more than 80% in maternity hospitals. They need help. They need sanitary napkins. On 8 February, Liang Yu began to form a volunteer team of sister campaign relief action to provide the first-line female medical staff with physiological period help. They raised 2,355,051.96 yuan, and many hospitals started to ask them for help. On 12 February, they had received support from 165 hospitals. Finally, this female voice can be heard. However, at this time, after hearing more women's thoughts, she began to feel depressed, painful, angry, and even began to wonder, why is the female voice burned? Why are their needs ignored? Why can't women's needs be easily understood and accepted by people? During this campaign, many men questioned. A large number of shops were closed after lockdown Wuhan, and in a period of scarce supplies. Why did these female medical workers not buy sanitary napkins by themselves? Why cannot the female doctor bear it? Even in this team, a man asked, "Why do your girls need so many sanitary napkins?" In their view, women only need to use a sanitary napkin during the menstrual period. These misunderstandings, doubts, anger, and opposition emotions have caused disputes and conflict between the sexes. There was a male volunteer named Abu in the team. He said, "I was really shocked." He thinks they are courageous. Now he is completely a member of this team. He is willing to pay attention to the need of women and is willing to understand women. Abu said, "This is not the race of women. This is just to allow society to treat women fairly."